Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, J. Mack. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, he put his name in the history book, striking out 20 batters. Probably one of the most dominating performances I've ever seen. We'll see what he's got in store for this one.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Mountcastle with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's Corey Seager.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Seager with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, Josh Young.
Mack back to work. There's a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Duran on the run towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Gary Sanchez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox 4 and the Rangers nothing. 1 out, bases empty. Now it's the DH, J. Mack.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Slow roller to third. Devers. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Josh Palacios.
Next up for Texas, Josh Palacios. Palacios goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Bader stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs, base is empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Rangers nothing. On to the 4th. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Young at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. On the ground to third. Devers tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers nothing. Man at first, 1 away.
The designated hitter, Jay.
Matt with a homer in his last game.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
Matt at second with 2 down. On the ground to short. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Back here in Boston, here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Mack back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The throw to first, one away here in the 5th.
Ezekiel Duran.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. And it's even up.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Gets the call. No balls, 2 strikes.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers go down quickly there. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, Josh Palacios. Right through there for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Bader now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Ryan Mountcastle stepping in for the Rangers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers nothing.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay Matt.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Seager. Back to first, double play. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex. I just got to check what I spend it on. Got it on my neck. Custom made one.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Just an
0-2,
outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Young now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Carter in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. There's a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Sanchez in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
The batter, the second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now, Marcus Simeon. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sanchez stands at first with one out. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Abreu makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. So up next, Josh Palacios. 1 for 2.
Palacios.
Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he swings over the top there. Perez on to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. One left for Texas. They still find themselves down 6-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss. Like
runner at first with 2 away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, J. Mack. 1 for 3. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So back to the top of the order. Now batting Jarren Duran. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
David Hamilton will hit next. Two on, 2 outs. That's the third, and that chance handled. Zips it across. They limit the damage here.
It's hard to stay afloat when the world's trying to drown me.
Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Boston, and now Bader up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Up next for the Rangers, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being up under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy
on the ground, and this should do it. throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox get a shutout on the mound. Matt kept the hitting streak alive.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.